let the lights run up. You know what I'm saying? Log on, log on, log on. Log on, log on right now. Let me get the lights up. We had changes in the valley. Welcome to Can You Remember? Welcome, welcome. Happy Good Friday, happy Good Friday. Get the likes up, get the likes up, get the likes up. We warming up, we warming up. Nah, um, you on already? Get the likes up, get the likes up. We here live on lives, we here live on changes. Get the likes up, get the likes up. Get ready for the program. Can you remember? With your host, Javon, aka J Mob. And today we got our guest today is Don O'Connor from Narsong International. Get the likes up, get the likes up. You ready?
Ready when you ready, man. Always ready.
Get the likes up, get the likes up. Happy Good Friday, like I say again, happy Good Friday. So, good afternoon. Welcome to the program, Can You Remember? Your host, Javon Brooks, aka J Mob. With me today we have Don O'Connor from Narsong International. He will be our guest today. So Dano, what can you remember for the last about about the 50 years of Carnival in Angola? What can you remember? That we started off the show like that. What can you remember?
What can I remember? From 50 years ago. No, it wasn't
Not
around.
50 years ago. Not you can't from 50 years ago. I can't remember no
I
50 years
just,
ago.
just playing with you, man.
Yeah, I'm saying you gotta tell me what you remember from when you
Well,
started something.
well, I remember when
What
the
the
village.
first?
I remember when the village was galvanized. You can't remember that,
I
right?
can't remember when it was galvanized, but
I remember
I
when
hear about it.
I remember,
Excuse me, we have a little program here.
I remember when the
Life.
stage was on the opposite side.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember the same on another side.
You sure?
Yeah, I remember when I had the stage was on another side,
Oh,
and I
something
remember when
far from.
the boot was built up,
All right, good.
and I remember trying to go over there and we couldn't go because we were too small.
I remember when they had, they had the land slope, so they had like the back high in the front. No, we used to sled on the boots to get inside the village because we were so small. I remember all those things.
You remember? Okay.
Then I remember growing up, then I started singing calypso and stuff like that.
And what was the first year that you started singing calypso?
1978.
What made you sign up into sing calypso?
Well, they had juniors before. I think the juniors Carnival actually start 74
Send the four.
up high school.
Uh-huh.
And I think I don't think they had no juniors that time. They had juniors when they started here in 75.
Send the five.
Yeah, and 78, they come in the school because the guys that sing was like older guys and things like Rock and Pointiques and them guys. So I'm sorry they want more younger guys get involved. They come in the school. I remember Linda Banks them coming to school and looking for people. And I was done.
So she draft you, Linda Banks. She
She
draft
really
you.
didn't draft me because in school we already had little drum bands in school, myself, bass, bucket, all we and stuff like that. But I always is singing, so the man said, say, well, anybody got to represent is that no. So they picked me. I think it was repeater in return. I think we had represented.
So basically, you would have done the top talent from the valley.
Yeah,
area
yeah.
already. You were the top
I was
talent.
done in the choir.
You were done the choir in the
things,
church,
yeah.
Methodist church.
No, I started out in the Methodist church with my mother and stuff, reciting and stuff like that. But as I sing the choir in the school too.
cool.
And
Okay.
everything went from there, you know. And I went represent the Valley Primary School, won the crown.
What year that? What year that was? You
That was
remember?
1978.
1978.
But I compete 1979, 1980. I come first run up and second run up. Then 81 I sing with the seniors. I didn't make bread for the seniors, so then the band. they draft me.
How it was when you graduate from juniors to seniors? What that feeling was to you?
But it was automatic to me because when you're singing the juniors and you win, you used to compete against the seniors. Imagine
Wow.
that. So you used to get a chance,
compete?
automatic. Really, you used not have to go to those finals. We used to go to finals because it was so much juniors. We used to have to do a finals.
How much juniors do you think you used to be in them times?
Why a lot? A lot because
You
we used
could,
to have
you
to
could
do
tell
a
me
finals.
of 3 to 4 people that you sing with in the juniors?
Yeah,
That you
man.
can tell me.
I ain't gonna tell you fellas what singing now. I tell you fellas what ain't singing now.
Okay, good.
I had a guy, Carol, you know Carol Hodge? He
Okay.
compete, called Lewis.
Carol Hodges, the Carol Hodges that they're playing from
Yeah, Osha.
Osha.
Come down now, I'm the new band now. Yeah.
Okay.
He compete that year with us. You remember a fella named Papa Lash called?
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, he compete that year. He had a song called Shock Music. You had this guy Secret. You remember Secret?
No, I don't know. No.
Oh, that was a guy. He had been a crown 1 year. He was a junior also. And who else you had? I trying to call fellas, but you know, Splinter was there too. He had Peter Returner. It was a lot of us, man. So we
The
had to go to a
juniors.
finals. Yeah, we had to go to a finals
Juniors.
every year. Imagine
Every year.
that.
And there used to be like at least what, 10 of you?
No, man, about 20 something.
Wow.
Can you remember?
27 junior
Every
Calypso?
school's a push out. Yeah, every school's a probably 3 or 4 Californians.
Wow.
Sometimes the schools had its own finals. So you pick the 3 or 4 best of the school to represent. There was a big thing going on, man. It's a big thing. I remember fooling Carol because I used to go soul club with my sister and so, and me and Carol we used to play music down there together and so too. Drumming and thing. And Carol asked me, you gonna sing? I said, nah, I ain't gonna sing. When Carol come with the bounce, he see me, Carol was vexed, boy.
He thought he would have won that year?
Everybody thought no win until that don't come out.
Down come up and wash him. Wash
It was
him.
nice, it was nice, man. It was nice.
So then you move on from the junior into the senior and you say you don't make bread?
No. The seniors didn't make no bread.
You didn't make the bread?
Because
So how much-
when I went to seniors, I was already singing with Nard song.
Okay.
So it was a lot of headache for me to like practicing and
Back
singing
and forth, the
thing,
back and
yeah.
forth thing with the band and Calypso.
Yeah, and I couldn't able
How much years you do senior?
one
Once?
year. Yeah, after I went through the finals and I realized that night I was
What
so
what
close.
what what
I
what
went
was
back.
what was that song that you sing in your seniors?
Seniors, I think I sing a song named "We Need a Change" in one called "Summer Jam." I just always sing a fast song for my second song.
Okay. A fast song and a slow song. So you don't make bread, you see.
No,
And you say like that ain't for you though.
nah.
That changed.
Stick.
That
Yeah,
changed.
like,
And you went in
I
out to
still
the
leave that
band
for
thing.
Return and Repeater and Splinter and
So,
fellas.
so at the same time, no, the band was already done, started already and
Yeah,
stuff.
actually, Nard song start. People that wonder why he knows so much about Nard song. Actually, Nard song start the same year he started, 1978. So to us all alike.
All alike.
Nard song and they know all alike when it comes to music.
Okay.
So
And why-
and they back me up too. They
Okay,
back me
Nard
up.
song?
Yeah, they back up.
So
with
who was the
juniors
first? Who were the brain of Narsong? Original brain of
then.
Narsong.
At that time, it was a guy called Benno. Have you ever heard about Benno?
I heard about Benno.
Yeah, he was a very good steel band man. And then they transitioned from steel band to electric.
Electric.
He was I think he was a founder everything. Yeah.
From everything.
Yeah, and he was a captain. He was a very good musician. Very good musician. Yeah, some of my old songs, I big him up a lot too, you know. Because he was the man who really started this thing off. The guys had a steel band called Blue Diamonds.
Blue
You heard about
Diamonds.
Narsai Blue Diamonds?
No,
Your-
I
your-
never heard about it. But I
your
heard
father
though,
should tell you about that
what I
thing,
heard, I heard though that it used to be a surveillant NASA
Yes.
thing who had the best steel band.
So
Because I
you-
know my uncles them had a steel band. My
Yeah.
uncles them were doing them own
Black
music
Patch and
thing.
them guys, yeah.
They were doing the whole thing. My whole uncles and them.
And they,
So-
so but Narsai just to beat them up. So.
Beat up by your parents, my uncles. Oh my God. Oh
Yeah,
my
them guys
God.
that had competition. I remember going up on the park, jamming behind them guys, boy. A lot of loose up on the park, kicking up them, man. Really to trade down. But then when Carnival started, the same Narsai Blue Diamonds used to play like, you come to the village 7 o'clock, sometimes was no DJs. So you enter the village 7 o'clock, you had music going on. The guys entertaining on them steel pan. Then later on, they would like go on the instruments, electrical instruments. The same guys that see playing pan, they look
Go on
at
instruments.
Marley and Shanna them fellas, they jump on electrical instruments. And it was amazing to see a lot of
Amazing.
musical talent in this area, man.
Okay, we have Dice here now with us. He's about to join us in a bit. He's about to join us in a bit. So, like you say, so you move on from Junior Calypso into Calypso, and then you went into the band.
Yeah.
And the band was started in 1978.
78, yeah.
Okay. And what was the first song that you sang in the band?
In the band?
Yeah.
Wow. Boy, I think there was a song like, we come down to my party, dan, 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 dan. I was singing that one song myself for about 3 or 4 weeks.
What do you mean 3 or 4 weeks?
Because when they joined North Song, right? North Song, they used to back up Calypsonians like every other week. And I think Shanna that time was a singer. So I didn't get a chance to really practice much songs. Liberals to sing too. And then I would just sing that one song till
So what you gonna do? What you gonna do today, right? You're gonna sing a little piece of that song right now.
party.
Yeah, man. Sing a little piece of
Wow.
a little piece of that song. That we gonna. That's why I want to start the show. That
But
the first song.
I think I
The first
only
song.
remember the chorus and I see why Kenny Trevor here. It go
The
like,
first song,
we
the
come
first-
to mash down party, dan dan bam ba dang dang party this year we got mash. One of them guys from the islands, man.
Listen, guys. Can you remember that song? Anybody can remember
Why?
that song? Hit us up on our Facebook page and let us know the
the
lyrics of that song and your what you remember about Donald singing that song. So hit us up on our Facebook page.
They might remember me singing it.
Man,
because-
somebody, I guarantee, somebody can
Maybe
hit us on
somebody
our
in the
Facebook page and tell us about that song.
because
Somebody can hit us up.
I remember the first show that when they started playing that, the first show the first guys in the back was Sparrow, and it was Super Cinema, and Super Cinemas they had like a screen, and the guys were back there playing and stuff like that, and people didn't know I sing with the band.
Why? Because you were like
No,
to the
because
back?
they had a screen pulled across. We were behind the screens pulling. We waiting till Sparrow come out to move the screen, and Sparrow back there like trying to keep jokes on me. I can tell the crowd this one night time, no, that one ain't good. You know, and he like, but nothing ain't good to you.
So, again, no, back to that first song that you sing with the band. Where was it recorded?
No, that was one of them Calypso from up the islands. Yeah. It was a popular song.
Oh, so it wasn't an original song.
No. Oh, you talking about original song?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, original song. My first original song I
Yeah.
sing with the band. I think it was a song called Time Out. I wrote a song called Time Out. And we are recorded by Banky.
Okay.
Yeah, I sing it for Road March on the road. Then people that like it, then we went to a recording by Banky.
So you didn't it wasn't recorded for Carnival. It was just
It was kind of what we recorded here, but we also had to do a recording for Aruba.
Okay.
And we had to do some other songs. They had sent us a list of songs to do for them, and we had to do that. We had to do that, and We Want More. We had to do a song by Bobo. Jay had to do some reggae. And I had to do my original song, Time Out, and some other songs.
what do you mean that it was you were recording some song to Aruba? Let me know about
Okay,
that.
back in the days, it wasn't like how they could just
Welcome
send music.
to Dice. Dice is here now.
He come with a log, so you have a lot of questions.
Yes, continue.
So back in them days, like when you're doing like a promotion thing, you had to send down like a CD. You check? So you had to show your versatility. You just couldn't send down like songs like your song, because people they wouldn't know them. So they
Want to
sent
come
us,
across a little bit more so they come in a little more.
so what we did is
Make sure you got a board of 3 of us.
we recorded some reggae and different songs and so and chill them like cause the band was so amazing though, because so people didn't believe that a soca band playing soul, a soca band playing reggae, a soca band playing this, you know. Cause most soca bands that just play soca. So we sat down and recorded.
You got a lot of people online already.
Yeah, yes. People the views
People
coming
say-
up.
Views coming up.
Yeah.
Nobody commenting on nothing as yet.
Nobody ain't comment nothing about the song. Nobody ain't know the song why you sing.
I tell you, people, somebody gonna shock you down. Somebody gonna shock you. That somebody know that song and
Don't
somebody.
you know a song I sing Time Out?
I heard you speaking about it just now. I'm not sure.
You still come up with that? You still come to the valley?
I try to.
A matter of fact, the lyrics from that song, I do that. You know, I do a song called "We Love You." But that was the same concept.
The same concept?
Yeah, but just do it down, bring it
So
down
do
slow.
you have that first recording
I have it. I have it on CD.
on CD?
Yeah. Shana, somebody give it to me. Now. I have it on a
So basically you have all of your music on CD.
Yes. I had it on
For the last what, 2 years?
2 years. Yeah. Last 5 something years.
Something wow. So, 'cause I ain't added up as yet. I ain't
Well,
added up as yet.
except the Calypsos. The Calypsos back in the days, Radio Angular to do the recording.
And I
and
don't
they-
think Radio Angular will have them right now because they
No.
lose them in the fire dice.
In the
A fire?
hurricane.
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 So okay.
So
So
somewhere along the line though,
so
it
you
was
so you all
amazing.
used to audition when people want you all to play in different countries. You all used to send out a demo. That was what you talking about? Was the demo?
Most likely back in them days, bands are record. But we still record like that. I really get the recording things since I moved to St. Thomas and so.
Why year was the first time you were interested to recording?
the first album we did was 87. 87. But I don't start the recording snappers with the matter like from 86. So I come and tell them, man, we need to get in the recording thing. I had some material and we work on it and we went from there.
Who were the people that arranged the music that first year that you recorded?
First year was Libra, Aymala. Everybody put them little 2 cents, you know. But Libra and Aymala were the most.
And how much songs that first
That
year
year we
had?
did four songs.
4 songs? Can you name the 4 songs?
Endless Action, Train Jam, Styly, and Bobsliss. And those are backup vocals on that.
And which song was the most popular song that year?
I think Endless Action. What was it? Endless Action. It was a fight between Endless Action and Train Jam. But I think that year Endless Action had rooted up because
Rooted up?
Yeah. Because everybody had like the little sing along. Everybody, you know,
In
ay,
the
ay, ay.
valley.
Just a little ay ay ay, woy, that was a really catchy something, and people had went for that boy.
But I think that was my first song that made me smile that we used to be singing all the time.
If you tell,
Ay,
if
ay,
I
ay.
tell you who give me the idea for that ay ay ay, oy, part, you'd never believe it.
Give you the idea.
Courtney.
Courtney? Wow.
I used to write a lot of songs in St. Thomas, and we used to stay together. And I used to be there, my little Casio, and them man always want to hear what I got. So it was really nice, boy. It was nice.
So Courtney.
I guess that was inspiring to be a writer too.
Okay. He read a lot of songs too for different bands and different acts.
Yeah, he used to write for Nelson too one time.
So the first year, the first recording was 4 songs.
Yeah.
Name the songs again.
Endless Action, Bobsliss, Train Jam, and Styly.
And what year the album was again?
1987.
Okay, 1987. Now moving on to 1988 now. What can you tell me about 1988?
Okay, 1988 was a better year for us because the first year after the album did so well the first year.
How much you had no CDs or cassettes, I'm saying. How much cassettes you sell that year?
It was cassettes
And
and
records.
records.
I think what them little fat, them
No, that was a big LP.
a big LP.
LP, but we had because of time we had to travel so far. We had to travel so far. We just, instead of doing like 6 songs, 'cause actually we had about 6 or 7 songs to do, but the man said like just do 4 in 2 versions. So we do 2 versions. Versions were like an instrumental. We do 2 versions. The next year we said, look, we're going full force. We'll do at least 6 songs. So next year we do a next jamming in Funtime Rainbow City, and we do a full album that year.
Okay.
That was 88.
88. And with that album was a record.
Puerto Rico again.
Puerto Rico.
Back Puerto Rico.
Okay, so tell me 4 the hot songs of that album that year. 88.
Well, we had Fun Time was the title track. We had one called Primrose Boss. At that time, Boss was joined the band.
Primrose, I think Primrose were the most famous song that year.
Yeah.
And Fun Time and Primrose were the famous songs for sure. And what else was famous?
Well, we had a large famous song.
Cause that's what we grew up on.
We had do a kind of crossover song called Chucking. That catch a lot of people too, because it was a brass band, a calypso band, and when you hear people come to this fun genre, like, wow, you guys play everything.
But Chuckin was actually on Make Me Laugh album.
Yeah. That one make me laugh?
Yeah.
Okay. My bad. But we had do a thing to a kind of Latin thing. And the fun time thing. Remember we had do like a little Latin piece on there with Tash feature on that side. We tried a lot of different little genres in the music, and I guess that what had us up there too. That what really had us up there.
And so the two I remember from that year songs was Primrose,
Remember Primrose,
Fun Time, and what else?
Fun Time. What else we had by? We had by so much songs I can't remember. I'm not good. We had Fun Time, Primrose. We did one called Run Come for Soca.
Yeah, Run Come.
Yeah.
But I can recall Make Me Laugh album. I think that was
What year?
91.
that was 91. Make Me Laugh was what first track, Energizer, Chuckin', Oh Baby, and Tangle.
Yeah.
And the song that was that you got. Well, I'll allow Jamal to finish because I have a few questions to ask. So bring in that one.
We were 88.
He jumped from 88
Yeah, he
to
went in 91.
91. We missed 3 years. A whole 3 years.
I don't think you remember all the songs on other
No, but we
I
wanted
remember all, but I remember not to go.
but I want him to sing now a piece of
Bye, with fun time.
Yeah, sing a little thing for the people, man. This is
Band
this is
people hear
what.
that's on the planet around you every day.
No, no, I guarantee the new generations ain't know that song. The new
For real?
generation, I tell you, they
That
may know
mean
them
they know
songs.
this already,
They may they know these songs at all. I telling you.
Fun time, they what a hook lemon fun time. Oh, ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, F. You remember that? Da-na-na, U. And fun time. Boom, boom, boom,
Boom,
boom.
boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. But they go like, all year long they waiting for we to come again. I tell them take it easy, we sharing licks like rain. Because after the first album, everybody saying, man, I need to record again something for Christmas. And we tell them, nah, take it easy. This year we coming different, so no one can complain. I know you're tired waiting, but you're not waiting in vain. Join in, let me mash it down. Fun time
In Rainbow City.
See you night. You want me here,
No, but I want because that's your thing. I want you to sing it. I'm from around here. I grew up around here. I grew up going by the band house too. You
You said
understand?
going by the band house?
Yes, everybody was so valid. Just you think that's only not valid people?
Ladies and gentlemen, this show is being brought to you by the kind courtesy of Changes Restaurant and Bar in South Valley. And we had the distinguished pleasure again to have Mr. Arthur Connor, well known to us as King Dano. As we know, as I'm sure he already discussed, the North Song Band has been a household name in Anguilla since 1978. And the band has provided non-stop music at dances, professional musical accompaniment for visiting artists, including the mighty King Shotshot, Upsnet, and Swallow. North Song has transformed the musical landscape of Anguilla. French and Dutch St. Martin, Savour, Statia, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and BVI, and even the USA. I would dare say the music had been the bedrock of Anguilla's culture for decades. In 2019, North Song was an honoree for extraordinary accomplishment in musical arts. And Dano just gave an outline of albums like Endless Action and Make Me Laugh. This show actually is offering to the social media public a chance to relive and be informed where Anguilla Carnival was over the years, leading up to now. This is dialogue all about what and who brought us to the 50. Dano.
The man with a few questions.
Now he got a list.
Tell me a few words.
Cause like I tell you, he sent me a list.
Yeah, and maybe you covered some of them already, but
Yeah, we started.
interest of time, those who just probably start viewing for the first time. What year did you start to sing and name the first two songs?
1978. I sing Calypso, right? You talking about
Yeah.
that? Calypso, a song called Stop Anguilla from Burning in tribute to Mr. Webster.
And what year you started with North Song?
1981.
1981.
Fresh out of school.
And what year did North Song win that prestigious award?
1991.
1991.
Yeah, Make Me Laugh.
But no, okay. Tell me about this award now. How that award came into play?
Well, back in the days,
And what the award was?
okay, it was the Caribbean Music Award. Best orchestra, the other was the same best band. So they used to pick all the best. Them back in them days, they had charts. Every island would have its own chart. And these guys in New York would select the leading bands. So you had bands like Born in Flames, some bands from other islands where you never hear about Square One and them kind of bands. People don't even know they had bands. We here when we went to these awards and so. And I think that was the second year they had it, I think. The first year, I think Born in Flames won it. And we won it the second year. So every year they would choose, like, monitor charts and choose the best bands. And then they go up there and they have some way of voting and thing and stuff like that. So that's year we won. That was
And
it.
you beat out
Flames, Imagine, some Mars, International. I think they were the three in the category. And yeah, it was 3 or 4 of us in the category for best orchestra.
Who was the original members of North Song?
When it start,
For those viewing, we have a picture here.
Well, yeah, that picture we thing.
you can see.
Oh, this is not a camera here?
No, this is the mic. This is the mic. This is the camera. This is the camera right here. Let's bring us a picture of the original members.
Then you can point out the members because
Yeah.
This band got 20 men
yeah,
in this band.
You ain't got 20 men.
turn it around so they could, people can.
But you can't point. No, you can't point.
Take them a seat. Then take them a seat by pointing out. Okay.
No, man. What we gonna do is you can just point see all over here and then we can show.
Okay. The guys in the back. We start from the back, right?
Yeah.
That's Aishana. Elroy Carter, that's Kenrick Richardson, we call him Tucky. Kevin Richardson, music master, trumpet. Sabi, Franklin Brooks, that was the lead vocal at the time. That's his brother, Sawyer. He used to knock cowbell, I think. That's Benner, the maestro there, Benner, keyboard man, founder, arrange everything. That's Austin Brooks, I do, bro. He was the drummer. Leonard Richardson, I Marley, the bass man. Stanford Richardson. That time the band used two guitarists. He was a rhythm guitarist. You had Tash was a saxophonist, and Ronnie Richardson, who was the lead guitarist too. So you had two guitars at that time. That was the original guys, yeah. And that they are just for some Banarama that night, I think. And I think they lose that night too.
How long we got here? You see who just come here just now?
Yeah.
She come to support.
She got support of daddy.
We know Nat Song played over the years in places like Sabre, Stacia. Could give me some names of the places that they played
In Stacia.
in Sabre, Stacia
Stacia.
earlier.
Well, most of the time we go Stacia, we used to play like in the Carnival Village. And they had like a youth center where they have all the dances. Sabre, we used to play in the Carnival Village. That's down the bottom, still the Carnival Village here. And I know this famous place called Guido's. We used to play there a lot. They had one called Lollipops. We used to play there also. And a lot of the discos. I know the first night we went Sabre, we played a place called Cove Bay, but I don't think they have no dance down there.
What was the first year that the band went to Sabre?
Let me see what year that was by. And I can remember good because that was the year when Shawshank had bring out Push. I was in Antigua. When they get a call, I meet them in Sabre. I meet them in St. Martin, and I went to Sabre. That had to been 1983.
83.
Yeah.
The first year in Sabre.
Yeah.
And that was the first year that you... No, that wouldn't be the first year that you played with a band.
No,
Upper
the
Angola,
band.
because you were done playing.
Was done, yeah. But what happened? I used to go Antigua for carnival and thing. So I went up. Antigua Carnival was for a little.
After Angola Carnival?
No, before.
Before?
Before. And while I up there, I hear my name on the radio station. Like I thought somebody had dead.
What do you mean by that?
The man just put my name on the radio. Won't you was the manager at that time? Just them couldn't get in contact with me. So wherever I was
So you were missing or missing?
No, I was supposed to come back. I was supposed to come back in time for Angola Carnival, but we get this job to go Sabre, and I wasn't getting the message. So they went and put it on ZDK and say, anybody know Dano Condon Barnesville? Telling me he needed Angola immediately. So they called Angola and tell me we go in Sabre. So I meet them in St. Martin. It was scary. I want to know why everybody asked why somebody called. That was Kenrick doings.
I want you to paint a perfect picture of Nat Song on the streets of Angola in the earlier years for Juve during parade.
Well, before it's been, sometimes I've been just Nat Song alone on the road sometimes. I would tell somebody else someday. Some people can't even believe it. Nat Song used to play for 4 or 5 troops. I remember we used to go by the judging point and the troop would wait on us. You can't remember them days, right? Well, I used to come to Valley. We used to go at the judging point, and the troop will wait, then perform, then go. That's how much we were starving for music in Angola. Not that they had other bands, but other bands used to take part on the road. I don't think Kings used to go on the road till later on. Okay, I trouble, I push it or something.
No, you can go ahead with that. You can
No,
go
my
ahead.
hand I hit it. So we used to play for like almost every troop. Then we used to bring a set from St. Thomas. I don't know if you remember these guys from Smoking them guys. Used to bring up a set from St. Thomas. They used to bring up a set to help us out on the road. I remember one year we used to invite them up every year. And one year they decided by them and blow up Nat Song. That did the parade start from George Hill. You ever know your parade start from George Hill before?
No.
But it start from George Hill here. And when those guys take off, I said, why we there today? And back in the day, we used to have no front, just a back. So anybody get in front of you, it's trouble. It's trouble. I said, we there today, but we went to Raleigh. We realized it was a different story. Then Ultra Days had come on, their guys had started to like come on the road.
What year was your biggest Juve that you think?
Boy, my
Like,
biggest
like you
Juve. It had to be one of those years.
That you say, what? You arrived.
Had to be one of those years when this guy Benjamin had take over. Because I think Benjamin, something Benjamin used to do like leading up to Carnival, he used to market it good. He used to do like a lot of black ramos and get people in hype and so. But we had a lot of good juvies, man. We had a lot of good juvies. We had remember sometimes when we alone too. So we had everybody like the opening jams. But the biggest juvies that had nobody in them.
Nope.
Last laps that had people.
Last
It's
lap.
like people realize that this is the last jam till next year, and people just take part. Sometimes they look on the truck, and there's a wondering with all the people behind the band. They just say hands in the air or something just to see if everybody was in the band. I remember one time I tell the keyboard man asked me, all the people behind me. I say, you wanna see? He say, yeah. I say, give me a rhythm. He give me a rhythm. I start like hands in the air. He said, what? But how them hearing me? Cause I can't believe I could hear so far the back. Yeah. And then Mustangs come in, start teaching some of our fans.
Oh my God, teaching the fans.
Give me now one of what you call a funny, unexpected experience you had
Yeah,
in the carnival. That one that really, unexpected, that really you still can recall forever.
Yeah, you beat me on the bush.
It's a question.
The worst, why I always recall, we come from Sabre. I think we had just do some album we had just do. I don't think we had recorded that, I think we had do Tangle, we had just do one song or something. I think that the first year the Mustangs had come out. No, that wasn't the first year the Mustangs come out. The first year I come out, I didn't record, right?
No,
No, I had just do one song.
you do licky licky.
No, I had do blows.
Springer song.
Yes. So I remember we was by the disco, by the disco, right? And then Flex and all them, man, yeah, one more song, and we just keep playing one more song by. People there waiting for Juvie, people there, because I had some people who come down in short pants, he come inside, I had to pay to come inside. Outside ramming, that man say outside the ram, the truck out there waiting, but we gotta get our small pieces on the truck. But I assume we finish, we come, I don't know if the Mustangs was behind the disco, cooling out or something. I hear outside, boom, boom, boom. I look outside, Mustang come, everybody gone behind Mustang. Even our fans say, we can meet there in the valley. You see us come. That's the first time me the boss ever sing Hard Shoes, man. I remember disco, I had to go to the disco shop. And that one's always lived with me, man. I said, boy.
That one stay with
That
you.
was painful, man. That was painful.
I mean, please see.
We had a drive fast, no rush come up the valley to get back our fans.
Could you describe we showed Benno in that photo just now. What was it like working with Benno Gomes at that time in the with Natsong?
Well, I didn't have much time work with Benno because remember, he had quit before I started playing, but he backed me up as a junior.
Okay.
He backed me up as a junior, and he did arrange my last road march. I had sing a road march in 1980, I think. He had arranged for me because he was in St. Martin, and I used to be in St. Martin a lot, and he had heard me on a porch practicing. He told me, I think at that time he had quit the band for a little bit. And when they come over to practice with the juniors, I told the guys them that when Benno come I can practice, the man asked me why. I said, because Benno arranged my song for me. The man said, you serious? I said, yeah. And after he come back, he did that, and I think afterwards he had quit again. Yeah, I went to the church.
Yeah, I can recall Benno playing, but it's all about you today, really. Yeah. So, and then Kendrick was supposed to be here with us, really.
Kendrick drop off down on here. You imagine it?
Okay.
And run.
No,
run.
He didn't run.
Run.
The problem is that we playing Sunday.
So you got to practice. I understand.
Yes,
Let's making a joke that you
we
run.
give him like 10 songs to practice between today and tomorrow. As a matter of fact, we leave America and practice. So you know he have to write out music. So he said he got one working because he don't want me cussing Sunday. So
let's talk about the famous Subway 44. All you can recall of Subway 44, which was a premier house inside the Carnival Village in those years.
That was them jam house. That was them basic them band house too.
Yes, definitely. No, the band house was the back. The little one in the back where we had a disco. Remember, Subway 44 was two sections.
Okay.
It was the disco and the dance hall. So the back is where the disco was. That's where we used to practice. But we have the stage now, the old stage. After the Lions moved down here, the old stage, we built up a big building on the old stage. So I think, so let me see what I got with my notes. I had, it was 1985, right? I started.
86.
86, yeah. Well, I can remember it was in St. Thomas. I remember it was in St. Thomas.
Who started to build it for survival? How did the idea come about to build that
Well,
there?
the idea come about is I think before that Natsong had a building down Limestone Bay.
Right.
And they just not go down there play every week, I think. But somebody went down there teach the plywood or something. So the band went there one time to set up to have a jam. And you're losing on the floor.
You're on the floor.
So, yeah, so we said, boy, we need to build something central. But we couldn't find all that. But the idea come about there too because remember now in the village we used to play on stage. Then we had a rush get away instruments. At that time there wasn't no song man and thing. Lift all them stuff, calm this.
Well, hold your that thought there. Well, you remember Limestone Nassau playing there. What happened when the band played on there?
What happened?
Yeah.
The bands are playing.
No, what happened?
What
What happened
what-
to the sea?
Oh, the season get rough. My for true. That's a true saying. Somebody remind me of that someday now. This I
The
always
first
say.
time, you see that, you were scared? When you see
No,
that
I
water get rough?
remember I grew up in Rochester.
Right.
So we used to go on there, we used to go down there and pick grapes. And we used to like start to whistle and make a lot of noise. And the season get rough for real. And man, I said, down here got zombies.
Anytime, any loud music, any loud
It was true.
song.
Oh, you remember that, Dice?
Yeah, I was there. So
But
I
it's
remember
the
that.
same. It's the same.
Why if we somebody
it's the
remind
same
me that
manner.
someday?
It's the same now still. You're gonna with a lot of dice, you kick up.
Boy,
It's the
yeah.
same.
We go on there calm now, know everything quiet. But at the end of the night, the water want to come up with the thing. So I will tell you, we used to play here, and then it was like, so Baker them was, I think Baker them come up with the idea to do that idea. I don't know, that was a great idea. But I remember in St. Thomas when that man called me and tell me, I remember Jay tell me, boy, we're going to build this. I said, Jay, I don't do that. They said, we got some money, we're going to do it, man. Because I always feel the Lions. The Lions ain't had no good time on the road at all. So I always feel the Lions going to do something bad to us in the end. So I tell them, don't do it. Them say they're going to do it. I didn't help them build it, but I helped them take it down. Because we used to come here and have shows, and you got to get the keys from the Lions to get into your place. Imagine that. Though we have the keys for our dance hall, but the Lions have the keys to the gate.
From the main gates, I understand.
So it's that dance, and people out here, we line up. And if the man just feel like come late, they come late.
Who's have the keys for the Lions most of the time? Put him on the spot.
But I'll have a lot of kinds. Frank's I had the keys sometimes. I remember going to look for Frank a couple of times.
That's Frank Hashkai.
Hashkai.
Yeah, I remember going to look for he. I think I went to look for Zilphus Fleming one time. God rest him and bless him, wherever they be. Richie. Yeah. I will big him up now in a song one time. I thank him and saying because I do a good job at transforming Carnival because I remember they put the seats in and stuff like that. But then me and them had to get works afterwards.
I want you to share another experience, a memorable moment with how it was at release parties.
Back
This
in
should
them days.
generate some interest. When that song releasing, the tension and Angola, talk about those days when
Them were good old days.
I know about it, but I want you to speak now. But you can remember.
I remember we started releasing first. Remember Nassau had a big fan club, so they used to take care of all that. We used to release by ZJF it was. And I guess ZJF had to get a little too small for the crowd. So sometimes we used to go here on the court. But what we used to do, go up there release first, then come down here play afterwards. So we used to beg the people them to don't come up there. Stay down here.
Why them big releases started? Because I can remember the big releases.
Them start from the first album. From the first album. Because I remember like in Puerto Rico, going to New York and so trying to get to Puerto Rico. And so for some reason they put me on a body pass. And I watching all kind of people going and look at think Eagle have what 2 flights or something like that. I watching everybody going up and idea can't get on this plane, man.
Who playing that body blast Flex?
I don't know, I think it's Icky. She was the fan club. Maybe Flex has something to do with it too.
Yeah, he's working with Eagle.
Yeah, they just put me on a body pass for some reason, I don't know why. And I could have never reached. And I telling them, man, I'm gonna send the cassette or whatever. The man said, nah, you come, we need you up here. So I was down there for days. I remember boss me one time too, I tell boss, you go. I gonna stay back with the records thing. Boss said he ain't gonna without me, you know. We had to go, but we were with Martin, we can get back to St. Martin or something to get here. But it was the good old days, man. And those release parties was parties, you know.
Yeah, I remember that.
Drinks.
I remember when
Everybody
it used to
glued to
be
them
up by
radio.
up by Cello.
Yeah, so
I can remember that
So
when
it's
it was.
hype it up a lot. It's like a all-day thing because all of them playing now song.
It
And everybody
kinda-
rushing.
that
home.
was the trend when a band was releasing.
Yeah.
They would play the past music, and then building up the hype.
Because I remember one time one of the musicians had come here. One band had come here one time to play somewhere, and we had a release thing going on. And when the guy meet me in St. Thomas, he like, how you guys are gonna do? Because St. Thomas, you can't reach the album, St. Thomas radio station, you can reach one song. You can go there with one song because you ain't get no time. He like, how you guys are gonna do? You know? And we were so amazed about that, man. So amazed about that, how we used to do our release. We were different. We were
I can remember one year that you released on the radio station, and then I come by up by Jed and play. I can't remember what year that was though.
That's what I tell you. It used to get so big afterwards.
I can remember that it wasn't even English shows at that time. It used to be something else before. They had a different name before English shows. And that's what the other name was before English shows.
Before English shows had a different name.
Yeah.
At a restaurant there before.
Yeah, he brought up. It wasn't Jed though.
Oh, that had something next door. What?
That was Loud Music.
They had a new store the next door, but then they had a rest. I think there before is a sell burgers there before.
He brought on Loud Music at a restaurant.
No,
They had something there before because they only had Brothers Cafeteria in this there to sell
You
burgers.
probably talking about when we with Jet. Jet had the band over, man. Jet had with the manager, and we had to do Auckland, all them. Them up there had a release parties.
This also?
When we had a guys and dance like Auckland, all that kind of thing. We had play right in front of the building right here.
And that what year that was like 97?
No, that had a
96?
95, I think.
That was
95?
Yeah, 95 had a go.
yeah, because 96,
remember that, like-
96 is when the Mustang didn't play. Yeah, it would have been just before that. Yeah.
96 was it was Auckland. Yeah. I remember that.
Could you recall that show, that infamous show, the Male Queen show?
Oh yes, we used to sponsor that.
I know.
Yeah,
I want you to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, that was actually that come from when the stage used to be up there. Is I had this group developed named Glory Charters. I don't know if you ever hear about them.
Oh, I didn't.
That was Baker, Jaws, Drake. Those guys used to like raise funds, like having plays and so. And I think those guys come up with the idea, let's have a male queen show, like a comedy thing. I remember going watching that show, and Muttle had a booth, and Muttle's been making fun of the guys, them call them ugly and all kind of thing.
You know, you can recall Good and Net, or Milk from South Valley.
Yes, he won it one time. Jaws won it one time.
These guys just like real.
I mala all those guys to that show, you know. And that show get so big that it came apart at Carnival, and then afterwards when Nat Song come up, we take it over till somebody spoil it. And that was one of the biggest shows. It was a comedy show.
The white man having that strip
Yes.
set naked?
It was I don't think I get it stripped naked, but he went to do some striptease. It was a show to make you laugh. But those guys just, I think some of them actually carried on afterwards, but I started to lose it. I used to have Shanky them and what a guy named Calf. All those guys that take part in the show. It's a really comedy, man. Greaser Fat.
Greaser Fat.
Yeah.
I remember.
And everybody's somebody from the band is a sponsor, somebody, you know.
Looking at music then, Dano, when you and myself was part of bands, and after we took our backseat, we actually sat by and watched on. What are your real perceptions of Carnival now with the different direction the band is going in?
My thing about it is that I think that the problem what we got now is we all know what's going on with the guys can't go east, the guys can't go west, so that's a big problem. But back nowadays we could go anywhere. So we had fans, people wasn't afraid to jump. So we always, because I was playing and if Mustangs come, and Mustangs song better than me, Bucky them fellas gone. You know what I mean? That means staying, because them come to jam. You know what I mean? But now the guys ain't even doing that now, because the band is so separated now from each other. And some fellas go there and they really hear what the next band song like. So you can't argue with me if I say that band was song better than you, because you wasn't back there. You got a better song that you have, so there's always a problem now. But I glad, guys, I shouldn't say this way, but I glad I born when I born.
I say the same thing all the time.
Because I tell people, if my mother was alive, I would kiss her every morning for born me when she born me. Because they got places in Anguilla, as a musician, they got places in Anguilla these musicians can't even go, can't even play. You know, if you go play, it's end up to be a victim or something. And I play all over Anguilla. I had friends all over
I ain't
Anguilla.
thinking like that, so I think Excellence to play everywhere.
But then they wouldn't get a following everywhere.
Yes, no, I think
Yes, the fans will go all over the place.
Most of them, most of Excellence followings right now, if I record, is on the western part of the island. Wow.
Well, that's good. That's good. But,
Yeah,
but that's good then, because
most of the people know the passion of the band now is down that side.
We need somebody to break.
But then
this
you
thing
know
back
the
in
biggest, they got the biggest fans, which is up on the side. Yes. But
Because
they,
because I just behind Exodus Juve morning and I just see
all them people don't be from this and this side,
a lot of them from this side.
but
The
not
majority.
all.
I just go by everybody. The majority of them from up on this
This
side.
side?
Trust me. Trust me. The majority of them from up this area, the eastern section. In the western section, of late now, I see a lot of people from the west like coming up now. I don't know why.
Yeah.
You know because Fanta ain't playing it every night or every week or something like that. But I see a little change now. A couple
When
of
okay,
years.
like when
And then the music again, the music is the next part of it. You know, back in the days, you had a song and write songs that make sense. I tell a story. Now you get a beat, you just say,
the
push
music
back,
change right
walk
now.
up. Yeah.
It can't
But
go-
and I ain't knocking nobody for
But
that.
no
now,
change,
'cause
no
it's
change,
time.
no change it again. Who I think change it again?
Who?
Dominica bands.
You think so?
Them gone real worthless now.
Oh, that kind of the lyrics.
Yeah, with the lyrics they gone worthless. So that
But
music change again.
And it's selling.
And that's
And it's
but
selling.
I kind of understand that from a past manager of the band. That I understand that when you play, you want to put the people who come along and spend the money to support the band when you're playing Uncle Live, what they want to hear. They want to hear new things, and they want to hear relevant music. So that's where the band fall in that trap playing that kind of music too. And when they find that trap playing that music, them gotta make them own music in that style too now to compete again.
But I just play the band of Virgin Islands and we just play often. Because when we go, we play, we just call ourselves big people party. Because we just get hired because people expect to sell drink by the bar.
But you
You know
playing
what I
for a different
Crowd,
a
yeah.
different crowd.
And
Because
then
and most of the time when Excess play, right, the crowd up there, I think I gotta be the oldest in there. Yeah, saying up at the Excess Jam, I was.
You?
Yeah. Me and EP, we gotta be the oldest there.
Is that a little bit?
But I just saying though, we gotta be the oldest in that crowd.
So okay, I can start to come over there then. So I can about it.
Or you be older.
Yeah, I'll be here. Man.
Yeah.
They come and give me VIP treatment.
Yeah.
I can say, hey, the oldest man in the jam, give me a drink.
Yeah, I think we'll be the oldest.
But I will like.
So they got to play for them crowd. That's why I
Of
understand.
course.
They have to play who they're,
So you think
who
if
they're
I-
paying,
when I
who they're
go-
paying.
If
'Cause
I
now
go
it's-
sing his nicey pro, young people, I ain't licking with him all night. The guy enjoy
That's
the
what
jam,
happened.
but the old people don't want to come out, so what you
Yeah.
can do?
But you know, those days when we had bands like Nat Song, we had Mustard, we had Kings Ultra Dice, who did much recording really. Any really, I don't remember Kingsley and Ultra Dice did our actual recording. We had Mega Force, who attempted one at least, I think. And but when you leave Angola shows and you go to another country, Barbados, St. Lucia, Dominica, the Virgin Islands, people always, when you say you're from Angola, they know about Nat Song, they know about Mustard. Nowadays, do you think what you really think's gone wrong? That nobody seems to know
I guess
anything about the bands and they actually have a bigger crowd now.
I just tell people, right? If we had social media nowadays, Song must not have never lived in Angola. Remember, we used to travel a lot, and we just had to depend on the radio station pushing your music. If a fella from Dominica come here and I say, hey, when you getting back, give him a city car by the station, give him one for yourself, you know what I mean? And you carry the station, that's how music will get up there and thing. But now with social media, you can email your music and do. I wouldn't buy a hear about that fella named Dano. I had a hear about it. But I them gone clear.
But then when you look at it now, to produce music, it's still expensive.
Cost more.
Yeah.
And you find that to get the music out there, we had to travel to get the music out there. The guys know you have to go to SoundCloud, you have to go YouTube and all these. But do you think music actually selling like our
No,
music is selling?
No, he's selling.
No. No.
Music is just like.
But music selling
Okay.
different ways though. It's streaming and doing different things. You understand? And they're doing streaming, so I think they're still making a little sale on it, but I don't think they're as big as before because when I was managing Exodus, we used to sell a lot of CDs. You understand? So I don't think they're selling that CD and they ain't raising that revenue off the music like before now at all.
Music now is just like advertising. You just send it out there and hope and pray that somebody like it and you get a job.
You see now, why I was leading to that, from that into this, is where when you do 10 songs on a CD, or 10 songs, 10 tracks, you don't get no return on that money.
And that's like right now to record like 10 tracks.
We used to do 10, 12 songs
Yeah, back
years
then,
ago.
To record like 10 tracks, that
Yeah,
would be like
but
close to $8,000.
a lot of money.
Some money now.
Like $8,000.
To do that doesn't really make sense now. And
No,
so
no.
you want to do something for Carnival and then that's it. Because the musicians actually are working otherwise. So that probably contribute to actually why the music is not going into place because the guys are not committed to music alone.
But I think what they should do, but I think what we should do here too is like start. You got a lot of good producers who can start doing like Trinidad, them places, put out a beat and get some guys to sing on it because, and hope and pray to get a gig to go somewhere about or something like that. I mean that's not our culture. Our culture it was never no like Calypsonian traveling. I was a band, Angola were into the band life.
The band life had changed in Angola though. It ain't that strong as before.
No, I don't want to make Angola had like 12 bands.
Yeah, the band life
They were
changed.
like, where are these bands gonna play? Everybody want to have a band, but no, I don't know.
Do you
But we have a
remember?
lot of talented musicians, so I think we should really. But the guys, them young, they know how to market themselves and things. And I guess sometime it can happen. We might more wrong guys, but they can happen. They can get a breakthrough.
We have a big artist here.
We can have big artists, man.
But you know the songs over the years that the guys cutting is really good songs, and I think they probably could take up on them from the past and bring it. What do you think?
One time I hear this song like when they come in the village, one time I hear this song, jump and dance away, them kind of song. When I hear them song like, them guys from here, that man say, yeah. That's what these guys need to get out there, man. People need somebody need to do something to these guys.
That
Them is good songs, them is real good songs, them songs like international songs to play anywhere.
But you know, every day somebody would meet me, especially this time of the year, but actually the year because Class FM does a good job in the DJ Yosh. He plays a lot of local music on Saturdays, and people would say like, "That is not Muslim music will never die." When you hear Natsong song, a Muslim song that was recorded in 1991,
If you hear Primrose,
it's just like
if you hear that song Primrose, like what they saying, if you hear that song Primrose, right? You like you would think that is a brand new song.
Yeah, that actually got a good mix.
And well said that though, the quality of that music them times were different. The weight on it.
And
So
that
when
song,
you hear that music,
I was trying to experiment with Primrose because if you hear the rest songs on it, you'll think that it record different. Tramping and rest songs, the song different because they had just come up with this. You mix, you record analog, master analog, and mix analog and master digital.
Right.
And that's the first time I do that with Primrose. Only that song I tried out with, and that come out clean and nice. So the rest albums, we went that trend. I didn't have time because back then this is a rush. You come here and you're going to go record 2 weeks before Carnival and all that crap, you know what I mean? Rushing the music and things. So you did get a good chance to sing the music. And I remember if you listen to Primrose is very, very clean. That's the cleanest song on the album. That's because I had experimental thing with that. And that really come out good.
I'm gonna do something here now. We know the band had members. I'm not gonna go through all of the whole list because there was a lot of guys in that song band.
Wow.
I'm gonna start with Marley, Leonard Warner, bass. Tell me about Marley briefly, working with that song.
Well, when I joined the band, you know, Marley, to meet Marley, he was the #1 bass man around. It was a pleasure for me to work with somebody like Marley because growing up, watching those guys practice and stuff like that. And the good thing about it is that Marley gets so much respect in the Caribbean that when them older guys are leave and we pick up some younger fellas and fellas like it's the acts, where are you going with these fellas? I just say Marley there. You know what I mean? So once you see Marley, you know it got a good bass man. So and then Marley helped a lot of those guys because he used to go home and look like he used to do his homework after we finish practice. Because Marley used to always tell them guys, and the good thing about Marley, he could tell you what key you playing in by just listening. I don't know. I said that's a talent that I never see a musician had different than Marley. Marley could just come walk the battle and say, "What key that?
He's super gifted.
Yeah.
Tell me about, you work with Libra a little bit.
Yeah.
Speak about Libra a bit.
Again, that was the next genius. Again, he wasn't the kind of person that fancy, but he had no craft. You know that kind of way. He was Libra moving so quick, but he was a silent giant and then keyboards, and he was a good arranger also. And he was very smart. You know, he was more in the business part of it. But when Libra, actually when I joined NASA, me and Libra were the two youngest in the band. And we used to always line together hang out together. Because remember we sing calypso too when we were small, he was stuff like that. And we used to write and stuff like that. So we had a good little thing going.
You
So-
remember that song he sang Sitting on a Time Bomb?
Yes. I don't know how he even in the crown that year, but
Yeah, that was a brilliant performance,
them
man.
say he boss, but I don't know where he
I didn't say he bust really. I didn't remember seeing that.
Them say he say Bambadi, oh yeah. So I don't know how you know the man say Bambadi, that the man
That's what he
song.
sang. Yeah.
And I was there on the keyboard playing the time bomb that night, boy, and I feel like run when I hear that Bambadi coming too.
How did you like Tawanta, Ronnie?
Oh, Tawanta, well, that's a lot of people.
The
A
strumming.
lot of people didn't know that yeah, Tawanta had a unique strum. His strum was different, and actually, he I used to go to when I had my song first because for some reason I used to see people going with the keyboard, but I had like a guitar, and he will tell you that no, you got a phrase to this key.
get that feel,
You know, he
yeah.
like he cards, and I had missed him when he had really stopped playing, when he had take a break, but I used to always go to he first, look at that song.
Don't forget this program is brought to you by Changes.
Station identification.
Yeah, don't forget. It's brought to you by
but-
Changes.
so these guys were so great guys that growing up under these guys, you had to come good. You couldn't go in the band house and sing a song and you ain't phrase it right or you ain't. In Toronto was a guy for perfection. I know one thing the band was supposed to go to St. Thomas. And when we get a call, Toronto said, we ain't going nowhere. I said, why? Toronto said, bye. We gonna get play, we need. You know, back in the day, Nassau playing alone. So you need 100 songs. You need because at that time you do 2 sets. You need like at least 170 something songs. I went home the night and I said,
What?
me alone singing 60 something songs.
100 songs?
Well, that's what we back in the day. We used to do 2
How
sets.
long? How long? 3 sets? That's like probably what?
Back in the day, we used to do like what?
Like 5 hours?
We used to do like from like 8 to about 10, take a little break, then go back till 1. Why we used to go till 2, no?
So 7 hours of
A
singing?
lot of hours.
Yeah, but boy, you had to play. You had no DJ now when the band
7
break.
hours of
When the
singing.
band break, it was no DJ. When the band break, people actually sit down wait till you come back. And sometimes you used to come back. That way we had to start breaking.
That's a lot of hours or 7 hours.
So I learned a lot being wrong. Them guys, cause those guys had no cards, and those guys to make you do the right thing.
Like Dobro, Austin.
And next was again, you know, I started out singing with he was a drummer. You know, he was here the only unique thing because he was left-handed. I don't know why he had ever stopped playing drums. Because that dude was good. I mean, he had come from match squads and things. He
Right.
had a lot more experience than most of us. So he was in this band thing from small too. I learned a lot from these guys. And now I still got him around me now.
Now we look at the hand section. I mean, I can attest to this being part of that original group in Puerto Rico when we did Endless Action album. You had guys like James Hughes, Tash. We had Drake, Derek
Yeah.
Brooks, and Kevin, Music Master. Tell me about those guys.
Well, actually, them wasn't the guys I started with. Remember, I started off with Kenrick, but Kenrick had went school, but he's a blow trumpet at the time. But when we went, we used to use a guest trombone man, we go Saban and so. And for some reason, Drake realized that spot was vacant, because Drake was an instrument man. And that's how I always say, whatever man put his mind to do, he could do. I watched Drake learn to play trombone within months.
Months?
Yes. Drake said he's not coming back Saber.
If he ain't playing,
He's not coming back Saber lift no more instruments.
you gotta be playing.
You know why he wasn't going back Saber lift no more instruments?
Right.
He wasn't getting no girl.
Oh my God.
I can recall when in disco when Arrow was here, Nason was backing up Arrow, and Arrow give him a test. And Arrow keep going higher, tell him blow higher, right? And Drake couldn't go anymore. He just bowed, man. He was
We had a ball.
octaves up. He just had a bog, man. That was really
But
something.
you see, back in those days too, those guys didn't went to school for this. They didn't have the skills like those professional guys did, but those guys come a long way. I remember one time I come from St. Thomas to go St. Martin with the band, and when we down on the boat, no Tash, no I by Drake alone. I watching Drake watch me. Drake say, I hope you know this is Dama song. I said, but how you mean if I know this Dama song? Because I come on Dama. Drake said, well, I practice all of Mandingo songs. I said, well, I know them all. Drake alone carried that band wrong the parade round to St. Martin. I watched Drake, I said, Drake, you need a lash, because I had never known man was so good.
But he practiced, like you say, he practiced.
I can jog the memory now. This one might be a little tough, but let me say a good job. Can you remember who was Hilton Colan?
That's a musician?
You can remember who was Eddie Rivera?
Eddie Rivera. That's an engineer. Those
Yes,
engineers,
I'm
boy,
juggling,
you
juggling your
good,
memory.
you
I'm
good.
juggling your memory.
Those engineers
This
in Puerto Rico.
an album, Endless Action
Action, yeah.
album.
But
Yeah.
you know, Eddie was a Christian. You remember?
He was a Christian.
Yeah, that was so weird because when this man tell us he can't record Sunday 'cause he gotta go to church, I was like, what? What we paying our money for? He said, well, after church. That was so amazing.
I'll give you a little joke in Puerto Rico with that album, Endless Action. You know, the band was tight. We moving tight. We hang out like Angus. We went the places that we went. We remain with not some.
Young people ain't know that.
Yeah. And I can remember Music Master having that big afro. I always had afros and everything, and Music Master loved his afro. And you know that night he didn't sleep on a bed. He
Oh,
sat all night in a chair.
because he didn't want,
He didn't want his afro
he get messed up.
Yeah, he was that kind of guy. He was.
Yeah.
I watched him sleep on his chin already.
Yes, I remember that.
I sleep on his chin. From messing up his hair just because you know he gotta go play all in the morning. He was something else. That was sharp, right?
How you saw the rivalry at that time between Natsong and Mustang?
Well, it was a friendly rivalry. People wouldn't believe it, but it was a friendly rivalry because we could have cussed each other, go out to the throat right there. Then later we go somewhere back and walk across the strategy for the last lap. You know what I mean?
Drink
Just-
something,
just to
and
keep- yeah,
even
keep-
if the bar instruments.
Keep the, of course, keep the. I remember one Juve morning, they must have blow something, and they must have come down here blow something. I home sleeping like I get a call. The man said, "Want a I jump my car, go to the house, guy. The same Muslims will just come on cussing. So I had to do it because we had no choice them days, you know what I mean? Our closest thing was smart and to go there was a headache.
We're gonna give away something. Those who was listening, you can send the answer via Facebook. Dano sang 2 songs in 1978. Give us one of them.
Calypso.
So yes, Natsong Band has been really around for quite some time, and even the late Beaver sang.
Yeah,
He
4
said
years to be exact.
he said Natsong Band was a big band, basically, paraphrasing. Tell us about those days Natsong playing at Boat Race and August Monday, August Thursday.
I don't know where we used to find the energy guys, but I know we used to play in the village. After the village play for dance. Then leave, dance, go home, get a little rest, and then I remember Jane Drake mother, she partly raised me. I used to always, few of us used to turn off sometimes. She used to say a little prayer for us. Because she can't believe these guys just come home and go in again. And then gotta come back and go in the village again, you know. Them were good old days, man. Good old days.
Yeah, you know, and I can
we had
attest to
energy, we had
that.
energy.
It was like Juve Morning singing for 78 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Then he had to leave to go to play for the Boat Race.
Boat race.
Come back in the village.
Village.
And the Thursday night you play for the Queen Show again.
Then
And
after
those-
we gotta go play
after
for
you had to
dance.
Play for dance again.
Yeah, then if we got next, we had 2 Juves, remember? We had an opening village. Sometimes we got a little extra Juve for August Thursday, if you beg for it. We had 2 parades, you know. You remember?
Yeah, yeah.
And Tuesday we had a parade. A lot of jams. We had a lot of jams back there.
That's Kendrick now.
He come to pick me to go practice, but he got away.
Yeah, I'd like to get Kendrick in here for a few because he's a good musician as well. Yeah, so how you see now as we celebrating 50 in the next couple of months, what do you envision, what would you like to see?
Well, first thing I want to see is the village. We gonna see it, right?
Yeah, hopefully it's looking good. It's
Mama
looking
show
good.
me how they're gonna finish. I know they're gonna finish, man. That's right there. First thing I want to see is the village, and I hope that I get a job to play in there. You make it happen, Mom?
Nah, me, I ain't in charge of that.
So,
But you done put up your ad that you want to play in the village.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
the people, the right people should be hearing that,
Yeah, no,
and
yeah,
they will
yeah.
contact
I
you.
done talk to the chairman already, man. We good.
So don't forget we have changes here.
Me and Mustang get something in there.
so are you recording for the 50?
Yes, I'm doing some songs with some different guys, and hopefully I want to do one with that song. It don't make no sense doing a bunch of songs, you know? But people sending me some music, and I like what I'm hearing so far. So I definitely got to do something.
Ras Ibo did some work with Natsong over the years. I know he did some writing for bars and stuff. Give us something about Ras Ibo as we get ready to close.
A next great writer again, a good musician also. I remember when he wrote this song, first song he sang was Soca Fever. That way we're getting mixed up with Soca Fever the next one. That was the first song we had to do on the album, the Soca Fever. I remember when he come to the band house, he was a kind of scared because he coming out to bring it to like Marl and them guys, you know. So he come with the guitar, he said, I know, the thing them I like. I said, boy, this is your thing, you know, whatever you bring. And we make some changes. We make some changes. First he didn't approve of the changes, but then when he went by the studio, we come in and hear it. We love it because one thing I always do, when I come and upload my songs, I probably let Libra and them hear them first. The man would say, okay, let's do this, let's put a minor here, do this here. I talk to the man, because these guys are musicians. And after we work with our first song with Ibo, and I do so, well, I tell Boss, every year you go back to Ibo. And even when Boss had quit, I used to still reach out to him, you know. But then, I think he had to do some work with Jet. Jet too, he had write a song for us too, again too. A very good musician, you're gonna miss. I remember when the road manager here, he come on a truck. He didn't have Basto in a Castor with him. Me and the Boss watched him. And the song was a little disgusting song, a lot of cards, a lot. You know, even though the band practiced it, and I watching those guys, and I don't know when to come in. I have been singing and backed up himself. I asked, "Tell why you could do this, boy?
They're rough on him.
So I tell him, don't worry, man. We got you. So me and the Boss, Jimmy fixing some kind of hold.
Because the song really strong was structured.
Yeah.
It was structured.
A lot of cards,
yeah,
a lot
very
of cards. And you know, I was living in Namas when these men comes to Namas, you know. When these men comes to Namas to go in the studio and things, they might come down in the after. But I never went to the studio with them. I remember Blind had do the music and thing. I never went in the studio with them.
Clement Maynard.
Yes. He's arranged for Ibo. I was to come down with partly everything, but then he would carry me to the studio and put me tracks or so. And I used to say to myself, I need to go because at some point in time we have to end up singing this song. Because Ibo was a strong contender for the road them times, you know. And once the troops said they wanted, they got to play.
I didn't tell you in 1978 when you sang. I don't know if you remember when I was supposed to sing that year, and I came down with chicken pox.
I remember.
That year I got sick.
You were in high school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I come from high school. I remember you guys had. I don't know if I had a finals in high school.
We used to do the soccer school-a-rama.
Oh, something I had in high school, and somebody tell me you need to go up there and listen to these guys, because these guys gonna beat you up and thing. Libras. I think I hear you sing something. I think I hear you sing for you.
Yeah, I sang a couple of years there.
You sing something about nice, dice.
Yeah,
You
one
can
of my
make me
songs.
nice, dice. Yeah, that comes
No, it wasn't that time. That was
no,
all
nice,
years.
dice.
Yeah.
Oh, you should have come with your chicken box, man.
No,
nice,
man.
Dice.
You know, that was very strange, you know. I left home with one pimple on my skin.
Yeah.
And I reached the village, my whole face, everything was covered.
So you didn't
I
get
couldn't,
sick?
I didn't know, I couldn't
So you
walk
have
still.
passed the finals everything already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know we gotta go to a finals.
Yeah. But there's a song I always, every time I tell Bass about it, ex-Bass about it, he probably just, throw it off really. You remember that French and Chinese style?
Yeah.
How that really came about?
Okay. I used to write. I think we were going to do a song for St. Thomas Carnival. Louis, I think, had come up with the music and thing. And I say, like, instead of it look like me alone singing all the songs, let Boss sing one.
Yeah.
I'm actually, in fact, Boss will be here carrying the weight. So I just come in. Because I remember people come and say, boy, I need a fire person. I said, them need to fire me. Because I come in, jumped in the band or I want and thing. So I said, we going to St. Thomas. And I got a song. We record St. Thomas. We get a producer and everything on there. We record a song. So I do two of us, hoping that Louis them would do a voice with Boss. So every time I say, Boss, come in now, Boss, start do something at night and people like it. The people that just like it. So he said, but that's your voice. Yeah. I said, no, actually, what he's singing? He said French and Chinese.
Yeah, exactly.
That's your voice. So,
Every time I hear it, I like it.
I remember in Toronto, them man say that's different. And the man got hot, how you can do something on an album. But it's selling, you know.
Yeah.
And we stick with that French and Chinese. I remember Toronto come to me and said, Dano, he could do stripping, but he could put strippers on an album. I said, people like it. We the Boss was like a little comedian too. So.
Yeah. But Natsong really made his mark, and it still carries the name. When you go you know, the band playing in St. Martin with much big bands there.
Oh yeah, man.
And then and I was entertaining. You did some work in St. Thomas with Imagine.
Yeah.
There was a famous song that Magic did. You can tell us about that. Most
Oh.
people would not remember that, but you can tell them.
Warriors, yeah. It actually, you know, what, after Winston Thomas, and I know Daryl, those guys. Actually, Fredo, and me and Fredo go way back, and those guys are playing the band and thing, and those guys that want a song. So I always had songs, so I had leave Daryl hear some of my songs. A matter of fact, we had do some more songs, but then Nasang I started record, so then I'd bring the songs here too. So he said we want a road march for St. Croix, and you remember I had do a song called Jammed in Rainbow City. So I said, man, instead of left in these, I don't take the chorus to do in fun times. So I said, instead of left in the melody for the verse, I say, I can sing this melody for him, hey, if you like it. Then man, I love it. So we went with it and it did wonders. But we did some other work later
You
on
didn't
too.
do Zoom Zoom?
No, I did Warriors.
But it was
Zoom Zoom was
Val.
before.
Val.
Val sing
Val
it.
sang
I did
Zoom
Warriors.
Zoom.
Val did.
But Warriors was a big song. I
Yeah.
mean, I know.
Guys, we gotta keep this thing running till I come back, eh?
And then the other thing too, there was a year where the famous jam band did a number on that song. You want to tell us about that?
Man, every time I hear that, I just feel like that little guy, child guy, Tony. I remember back then, Nationals I traveled a lot. We did it was a USBI tour. We did one night in Tatola, one in St. Croix, and one in St. Thomas. And that at that same time, Jamal had just broke up. I was living in St. Thomas, so I think I invite Boots and Man to the jam tonight. And I keep telling Tony, don't play the song too long. You know, because that time they had a thing with everybody's a walk with these pressmen. I
Yeah,
had
yeah.
one too, but I never say. I just use it for my personal thing. But all these bands don't just a walk with these things in their pocket.
Ricardo.
I still got my
Yeah.
home, man.
I had one too, but they play you still sell little cassettes.
Yeah.
There was some good stuff. And I know these man that come, I watch Boots, God rest his soul, wherever he be, that Friday, God rest his soul too, and the next guy. I want to trade the man there all night shaking them head. And I remember a couple of weeks before that, Friday had told me, because Friday, every Saturday, Friday used to go by Fredo mother. Yeah, like, Sosa thing she used to cook. So I used to go to get mine too, so we used to always talk, we there we talk, you know. He'll always buy 2 bowls, eat one, and then go next one. So he asked me, what you doing? I tell him, well, if I still in Nassau, I tell him, yeah. He tell me we're bringing back all the band and stuff like that. I said, okay. So it was February when we were, I remember good, it was February. And we was working on style. We were working on style. And we run the rhythm. We run the rhythm, you know. No, we play style. But I think we had the Obe rhythm. What we had a rhythm, and we had it. But they were hot me, right? They ain't only went with the rhythm, they went with the dance too.
The band with the dance.
We had a dance for it. So I tell Tony, don't play too long. I have that cassette, I hear that cassette, I feel like I got on CD now, and I just left. Tony keep saying, one more. And that man I watch when that man come up in front, you know. And if he didn't play that one with him, they'll never get that beat, because he wasn't playing the whole thing. And then, like, I went back down in March, I never hear it, you know, till them release in April. And I called for it, I said, man, how you could do me that? You know what the man tell me? I ain't responsible for rhythms. That's life.
But yeah, like that.
But they had
rhythm-
compensate.
Yeah.
For the
No,
for that.
Yeah, they had give us back they had give back Jedi rhythm, and we just use it afterwards.
Yeah.
A song.
You as being a leader for after some time, you know, I remember Marley being the band leader and stuff like that. And afterward, you actually was the commander. How you used to handle conflict in the band really? Because you know bands are not easy to work with.
Yeah.
It's,
Big babies.
Personalities.
Big babies.
How you really keep the guys together? Because
Why?
those days was really difficult, as I know too.
It's difficult up to now. But I mean, everybody more mature now and stuff like that. My problem in the band was that I was outspoken. I wasn't the captain, I was nothing. I was just probably, I think I had me collect my money, I think, something like that.
You're a treasurer.
I wasn't even there. I was just outspoken. And the guys themselves always had me to something, but I believe that they had me a kind of spoiler because I was rude. And I think if they put me in my place, a lot of things will go better. But sometimes I will talk to them. I'll say, look, this is what we're gonna do. And if I don't, sometimes it's not get my way all the time. I might leave me in Sabre already. They leave me in Sabre already.
For what reason that was? Tell me that story.
The sea was high, and we was 2 days late in Cannibal and everybody saying that I need to come home, I need to come home. And we coming on the boat, and they tell them, yo, storm coming, let me wait till tomorrow, the last thing pass. Marley saying, nah, people in Angola waiting on us, we gotta go. I didn't leave. Them leave me in Sabre. And then come Angola and people couldn't play, because all of them was sick.
Sick.
All
The
of
boat make
yeah,
up.
yeah.
I remember going Sabre and that boat. That's that boat ain't no joke, you know.
But it was back in the days. It was a lot of guys. We used to have a lot of arguments. You know that too, days.
Yeah.
A lot of arguments. It's like me, Drake, and Jane. Probably like my little side of weekends, like boy and live, bro.
Lot of noise.
Yeah, it's always a lot of noise. But when we go there to play music, you wouldn't believe that we just come from arguing. You will always have that with groups. You know what I mean? But in the end, we should do our best. We should do our best.
Panorama. I'm sure that I think I sent you some at a link sometime where those old dress up nights in the Panorama and that song must done. Tell us about those days. You can call being on stage with
that
Panorama.
was good old days. That time we used to take a lot of pride in your music. You can remember we used to dress down to shoes and all, identical shoes and all.
Special dances.
Yeah, we had a practice and thing. I wonder if you can get that back, man. Because Panorama used to be the biggest night ever one
Biggest
time.
night. Yeah, it was good.
And again,
after Calypso show.
me with my big mouth again, I had to see the gate for seats 1 year. That was the end of that. Why? No, because we used to spend too much in Panorama. We used to spend so much in Panorama. And then we win your camel, make back half of what I spend.
Why did you throw that lyric in there? We get on good for years, but I just gotta put you on the spot now a little bit. When you throw that lyric in there and tell take that in your greasy head.
Man,
It's all fun.
That don't need no explanation. You guys were Jericho.
Yes, I know.
You
But
gotta
you just
jerk
like you try to want to write it, man. You know. You try to write it, man. I mean, like
You see, these guys are throw a lot of words on me, but
yeah.
they start throwing words first. They used to say things like,
So he was the going stand and you was going concrete.
he just throw like, tell them go get better and come cause this year we not ease up and who else he talking about? He not some. So I tell them I hope them take this in their greasy head, you know. It was fun though. You know them man to laugh at them kind of things, we used to laugh at that.
Yeah,
I used to tell them, I got something for you. Dom say I got something for you too.
We always have good fun.
I like
man.
one. What freaked me out at the time too? I remember the same song when I tried to get back at Jam Band, saying how them could do me that, right? I don't know how in God's name Darwin know I had a song called that. When I hear, you have released before we hear Darwin do a little thing the song say, how them gonna do me that? How them gonna do me that? You think you a cat? You think you got nothing left? When that does. You remember that one when he said, I'm trippy? But I didn't trip it that, you know. We had just joined up with Jet.
Don't forget, this program is brought to you by Changes. And Changes have the best food in Angola. We have pizzas, quesadillas, tacos, burritos, the best wings you can find in Angola.
I ask one question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not able to drink alcohol after 6.
You can drink whatever you want.
So
Man.
where am I bringing water?
I don't know. I didn't want none either.
But you can drink whatever you want. Yeah, so I didn't know what you want, so I just tell them to bring 3 water, but whatever you want, the workers will bring 3.
Kendrick, then walk me for free.
What you want to drink?
White label and Sprite. I sit on live.
Look at you. You look at this man.
Sorry, my daughter. That for the worms.
Dano,
Yeah.
what advice would you give to existing and emerging writers, composers, and players of instrument?
But I want to tell them, boy, just be true to the art form, because if you're enjoying it, just do it, because writing right now, nobody gonna listen to me. You write. They ain't gonna listen to us. I try to write for some younger fellas and they tell me too much words. The line's too long. It's all them kind of things.
Yeah, I got to.
You read me too much?
No, but they don't want nothing that makes sense. They just want something like like slamming, jamming, push back, and them kind of
But see,
thing.
that what I think what you should do that. You
So
write a song
we-
for a younger person.
They ain't gonna sing it. They ain't gonna sing it.
Write a song like 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 right now the Dominican people that in that kind of style, in your style.
I ain't gonna call him. I write some songs for a young guy here in Angola and call him because he may feel bad. And I tell him I come in the studio. I come in the studio. I don't know who tell him, but I don't know nothing. He's in the studio. Say he want him again.
You lie.
Yeah, but I tell him, all I say, my name going on it. If my name going on it, gotta be good. You don't have to say everything I say, no? But at least let's create a story. You know, let's tell a story for once at least. You know?
But a big name in Angola last year and the year before. I tried to
They ain't gonna listen to us. They ain't gonna listen to us.
yeah.
Like Bucky, come here.
When
See, he ain't listening to me.
when he said to me, I told him I have a void for him and stuff. No, he asked me what I got. And I tell him I got songs all the time. So I let him hear a little bit of it. He tell me, boy, that too straight. You don't want no 3 and 4 voices. He want one
That's the
voice
next thing they
in
want. They
a long
want.
chorus.
They want to learn of us.
And the thing about it that you have a hook line, you have songs that a catch line. People can sing along. You know all our songs. The crowd will sing along behind you. Every song that we had was a catch.
That's all we gotta do. We gotta do what we doing now and just hope, pray somebody like 2 or 3 people like it because our thing ain't gonna work no more. You see that song what Pumpa did? Pumpa went to Trinidad and just went on the stage for
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Yeah,
And in every show.
There's a comment there. I want you to read that comment there. Some people are listening. Those old enough. When I had sing the song about we made us split the band in two.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are listening.
He was one of you too, right? That double loose.
Yeah.
He's one of you too, yeah.
Yeah, he used to be running band.
But all that, but who has split into that would be the multi songs.
Multi-song.
So, yeah, oh yeah, Malam have the multi songs. See, hear what you just say. He's a true little line.
It was always fun, but the
He's
thing
a
about
true
it,
line.
as you know, Dano, we never had a talk like on mic on the trucks. We never did. You and Davin would do that.
Yeah.
But I never.
No, you were never into that kind
Not
of thing.
song.
You run,
I
you
can't.
run.
Not song. My foundation. So I was always good in that song, but still I would throw a little thing here and there, but not in a big way, causing a confusion really. But just a whole fun of carnival. The spirit
That
of
was
carnival.
good though. People used to just wait for that dice.
Yes, man.
The boot holders used to open till we young, you know. We used to go in there and stay in there like for an hour doing a bunch of crap. And the man giving you drinks, making money. It's a gear base truck, you know. That's how good things were.
You know, Natsong had a big following, you know. Natsong had a big following. I know up to now, Yanche still talk about that award. You know, I'm sure that you'll be grateful. You want to shout him up for that award. He was instrumental in assisting somehow.
Yes, and he also, yeah, man, Yanchi, know, I respect Yanchi every time. What Yanchi did for we was a lot, you know. He take us up there, he treat us like kings.
So every
Because
time
we
you
need
go
some
to
big
Nyack,
work.
every time you go to Nyack, Gianche be with the band.
No, I
Just
think
that year.
the first time we went, we had went with some guy from St. Martin. But it wasn't as good as like when the Yanchi take us over, because he had us on the parkway, everything. He's the one responsible to put us on the parkway, everything. And the Too Hot For You album, that was a real good album too.
That was to me one of the sweetest albums. The music was that was done by John Evans too. Recorded by John Evans.
No, that was done in St. Thomas.
No, the
arrangement.
the mixing,
No, mixing,
in,
everything done in St. Thomas.
because you know John Evans did jam band work.
Yeah.
He did work for Mustangs as well
Yeah.
too.
He come
didn't
after.
work for Natsong.
Yeah.
He was a big man, a good mixer man, you know. I used to love him to see him in the studio, eyes closed, a white man, just eyes closed, and he loved soca.
And listen to music.
Too
Listen
Hot
to
Too Hot
music.
For You was one
Yeah.
album that we put a lot of time in. Me and Len Lee from here like just after Carnival. After we win the award, we got to come good. So that like boost us, right? And Len used to fly down from Tatola every weekend, and we keep working on music. I remember my wife asked Len, "What you eat?" Len said, "Everything except spinach." Everything. I always remember that, everything except spinach. She said, "No, that's not my because I got some picky eaters in the house," and she would like give us the house. I like later the band come, she would like take the kids them and carry them by her mother and give us a house so we could make noise all weekend. So that album was a lot of time I put in that album. I remember the guys them been here like, man, when I come, I learn till I'm work. When we come, all I gotta do play. What we tell I to play, cause that was the first year. We come with Angular with definitely at a Warbuck doing nothing at all. I think Oliver, he had right slate, so he had come to St. Thomas to Tatola and stuff like that. It was good old days, man. We are
You see that sound they play in the back there? Recreate them. I was just about to ask them.
Oh, can you play that song over again and turn it up a little bit?
That song we create them. Not song created a lot of bands really around here for real. Because I can remember we had people like you just mentioned Len. We had my cousin McIntosh, Wycliffe's brother. He used to be around that song as well.
He used to play trombone too, yeah.
And there were so many fellas that started with that song and branch out on their own after and stuff like that. And that song was a guiding light actually.
Yeah, that's what I remember guys. When you tell me about the original, remember the last they say bye. Me and Kendrick were like brainstorming, and we said a lot of guys passed with this band. You know, we had a trumpeter from Sinkers named Elvis, a next trumpeter from St. Martin named Al. We had one before, the trombone man before, he had named Belto. But we had a lot of good music on this band. Yeah.
Key.
I just mentioned Al name here, Belto, Roberto. That way it should be here. I mentioned Elvis and all. I know we gotta go, yeah, but that's all right, man.
And Chuck It, his name, my Shannon brother.
Yeah, matter of fact, he was playing with us this weekend. Yeah. We used him the last night there, and he still got it, man. So I said, let me give him
So who the normal drum for the band if Chuck It on drum?
No, we had a lot of drummers, you know. Chuck It started out playing timbales.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Dubro was the original drummer, then Shanna. Then Chuck It was sitting after Shanna.
You know, Shanna is, wow, look at that kitten, boy, small thing there. Kitten right there, on the wall, on the ledge. Right on the ledge.
You feel like cats?
Yeah, I don't like cats.
Wow.
And Shanna is a diehard Nat song, you know.
Shanna?
He would die for Nat song. You know, over the years, Nat song played by the Trough. And Shanna there, I used to call him the human box.
Yeah.
You know, when he played.
No, the human box was like three fellas, you know. It was Chuck. It was Chuck, Shanna, and the same Chuck. I used to call him and what's his name? Dobro. I used to call him my human box. Because after the box, I just come up.
Yeah.
And Paul over this rhythm box. I said, let me hit the human box. Then fellas start to lick up. Look like every time I see that man, I get prep more, man.
The energy and Trace.
Dano, that year when Kingsley, what we call give Nat song some blows. Let's relive that.
Well, the first time I think I hear about Kingsley giving Nat song blows, I wasn't even there. It was an Angular day. I didn't make it up there. For some reason, I didn't make it up. I couldn't find no babysitter in Snammers, I think. I remember when I come back, after the lady there, British sister, she's a little in Thomas. Linda. I meet Linda at the airport. I went to pick up something from somebody, and I say, how the jam went? She said, bye. Paul nearly kill him. See, the Nasa I play somewhere that night, them say. You Nasa that night?
Yeah.
I play by the disco that night. I play disco. Then I come up to jam. Somewhere down here, I set up somewhere over here.
Set up right down there.
Right. And them say, Baker send some bread up fire or something.
I want to relive it.
They say, instead of them playing, Baker send some hot bread from. Everybody stop eating them hot bread. As soon as them stop eating hot bread, Paul come from somewhere. Ding, ding. What the song was? Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah,
a Zouk song,
a Zouk song, yeah.
Then when I tell me Power Flop now, it's one a Zouk song. I saw Zouk song. So everybody gonna leave now.
We was actually on Eric trucks.
Yeah, that was a German.
The truck was very high.
Yeah,
you know, and I could have barely see over the truck, you know. I was barely could see over the truck. And I see the man cry, and the man started to get off. Right down here by Anguilla again where we started. And I get off too, and I went wrong so Valley.
So I didn't continue to play?
No, sir.
Wow.
I went to Valley to try to get a ride home.
That couldn't happen if I were there. Me alone over in the box would go up the road. I do it already. And thousands of people behind me. Because we had fans that day. But the people always are going, but they'll come back. But these guys, I guess, was just heartless. I thought it was a tutu my mom had a jam into with Chuck that swimming in the water. That was the same morning. He would tell me that was a different morning.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I
Really,
remember we had played something, we had walking on a lot of water up there. Them say chuck it, jump in the water.
But yeah,
That we still play them.
that song.
We had good fun them days. That's what I was telling somebody someday that people talking about Nat Song in Mustang, but before Nat Song, Mustang was Nat Song and Kingsley. Before Kingsley to a Nat Song alone. And now them they bring a band from away to compete with us and thing. You remember the time I bring this band Wrecking Crew? Wrecking Crew from St.
Wrecking Crew came here with
Nat Song playing the disco boy.
that was a breakaway from Imagine.
Yeah, Nat Song playing the disco. We had our trailer right out there front public works. Put it there so Teal could come, hook up a tractor. Teal come up, we see Teal come back down by the disco, we say something wrong. Somebody went flat.
The tractor.
Two of the tires. And nobody could fix the tires all in the man. And Wrecking Crew alone on the road. In the valley people cost, in the Angular people cost. You remember that drill, man? They said Vanya about the promoter. So he was getting the blame that. But that's actually one of the first years I actually jam and I feel good. Like in a jam.
In a jam.
Yeah.
Because you wasn't on the road.
Yeah, people are
taking
cussing.
part.
People are, no, then it's a come down and get out and jump up with the people them and so on. But that give me a boss. I got pictures of him that me the boss get blind drunk now, man, for some reason I don't know why. You know what hard choose again.
Sledge.
Good old days.
I couldn't leave without talking about Sledge. How you feel about Sledge? Overall?
Sledge was always, I always admire
The song that playing right now,
Yeah,
what
that's-
name of the song?
Zook on me. I always admire he had a different voice, you know. He wasn't, to me he had a soca voice, but he had like that, some kind of songs that suit him. And I like him for that because the man could have belch. He could have sing some songs. He hold on the weight for me a lot of times. He alone. I remember he come Sabre the first time I saw him in Sabre. Because they had a little band before. And I had never heard them sing, but when Boss named Malik quit and Baker went free, Chuckers on them went free. And he come Sabre. So he's singing one song in Sabre. One song, you know. I say, wait. Now you bring a man okay for a week to one song. So I said,
A whole week in Sabre?
Yeah.
Wait, where's the whole week in Sabre?
We used to stay for a whole week. We used to play every night. Every night we used to like, tonight we play with Queen, show tomorrow we play with Mysterious, we practice when we go to night and so. So I say, you bring a man here sing one song. Marley say, well, pay for one song. So I say, today you I learn some more songs. You know? He said, yeah, you know, he said, yeah, man, just give me some time. I said, no, you got to learn some well in Sabre. And he said, no time for learning. And he went home, he learned some songs, and he come good. I say, I can't be doing this by myself. And he come good from then. But from then he look back. He sing more than me afterwards.
More than you?
That don't seem like we're missing some people for that song because here on the live, someone ex don't forget Randy Savage. He used to drum.
Yeah, yes, he's a drummer.
And this is Sam was the Triangle Man.
Sam used to play cowbell and thing.
But this is what we want people to do at a program.
So people-
Whenever you hear me talking stuff,
I didn't forget them, you know, but I was actually saying that Nathan has so much guys went through them.
but that's why what I'm saying
So
though.
it will have to be
Like how we see how people interacting now. That's what we want. Because you gonna some things you gonna slip on your mind. You know your mind. You
I
gonna slip.
ain't call a lot of people.
Yeah, so we want people to.
That's
You
went
know.
through a lot of music. We are just talking about them before the handmen and stuff like that.
Someone said they still have pictures of the parade from Fun Time in Rainbow City. Jasmine and Sinamas.
Jasmine Connor.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's your cousin, right?
That's my niece.
Your niece?
You see those parades, even though we know Hugger Bunch in St. Thomas, we know Hugger Bunch and what the one for Jamban
Jamban Troop.
Jamban Troop
They had a troop
what
called
was the name?
Enchantment.
Enchantment, yeah. We know the size of those troops. But those days when we had our troops here, I used to love the color, you know. It wasn't big like St. Thomas, even Antigua, I think it's, but our troops was real good and we had participation. Those guys, those troops used to participate behind the bands, real nice.
What I think the troops here too, when they take the styles, remember back when you had the practice styles?
Yes, yeah.
And for some reason, some troop decided they used to do that no more because they wasn't winning, and that's killed the troop in Angola because we had to practice, you know. We had to practice 2-3 months before Carnival. You had to practice steps. So that's what make me different. It wasn't just jumping up and waving a rag and waving a flag. It was actual steps. You had to go practice steps. So that
But
would make us different.
other troops that do that in Sinamas though, they have camp in there, they practicing.
Yeah, but
the steps for at the choking
Yeah,
points.
we used to bring up the same Jasmine sister. We used to bring she up to lead our troop and things. She was a bad dancer. We used to practice for months to get in these steps.
If you get a chance to play on Black Met, I think you did with Old Timers. One Juve, I can remember you was you in Boston and we had something assembled going down too. I don't know if you went down standing ground.
I do it for the party too. Nah, song I do it for the party.
So
Maybe
if you get a chance on the Black Met now with Exodus, Panther Vibes, Synergy and one of those bands, what do you think it will be like?
Do you mean played against them guys?
Not against them, but just
Playing
playing on the
with
Black
them?
Met and see how the fans, not song fans, would actually
Got one more drink.
No,
playing on the
no,
on the Black Met.
Nah, some fans you ain't gonna know jam them grand.
Okay.
They, if
Why you never know? You never know.
I was planning to do a Juve morning troop. I got somebody harass me to do it. I said we have to sell the shots first to see the people don't come out. Because
But that's why I think that's why when need to sell a shot, sell it. They gotta come up all the door. You bring the song all the
no, I don't got the design for the shots already. I don't want to see my design cheaper design.
No, so we ain't even. Let me see the design. Show us here.
But the
Oh yeah, what you think about Dano on the road for the 50? Let us know. Let us know on the page what you think about Dano on the road for 50.
One more go around before college.
Let us know. Let us know.
But you know, I don't remember those bands in earlier times used to go around the block in the valley twice.
Yeah.
And you know,
Twice.
well, let's stay with the
Tell
the
police
two
stop
times.
us.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And when you had speakers back to back facing each other,
Wow.
those
I tried to incorporate everything in one.
those
Yeah, I hope you have seen that song there. See this old land song, right? You see, you know, you let people look at my secret, man.
So you had that song, you had Muscletons. The speakers in the back facing each other, and you pongo each other out there. You remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
I would like to see that again.
But you cannot do the young band. You have to do
I
the
didn't
the
tell
old
them.
bands.
No, but if I-
it
You
created
know
an
what I think though?
atmosphere
You know
that
what I
was
think though?
fun to see who
What
really
I
got the
think?
power.
What I think?
Who really got
What
power.
it should be though? Right? It should be I think Nasong and Muslims should open Angular Carnival. As in,
That's in the making.
as in the 2000 night. But what did I don't know what did Carnival open up? Yeah, Nasong and Muslims should open Carnival with a night jam around the block. So you see what time to be now? So time like 8 o'clock the band should be reached right here to open the village.
That's nice if you get it. You get
Like
it.
the old time
I
days.
wanted to get it opening jam back. Yeah.
Opening jam. What do you think about that, Dice?
That's you on the road.
I
Nasong and Muslims.
I'm not.
So they will use
we can play on one track,
they will use Exodus trailer.
We could play on one track.
Nasong will use Exodus trailer in the Muslims will use Panther trailer.
Well, to be honest, I can't preempt because I don't know what Muslims doing for Carnival 50. You know, Muslims be going to changes recently in terms of families and
yeah.
stuff like that. I am not sure what is going on really.
But it's 50 years, so
No,
they will understand.
I can't say that. You know, I cannot. So.
Are you ready?
You ready? But I think that's what it should be though, you know what I'm saying? Use Exodus trailer for the opening night. Nasong use
Why
Muslims.
Exodus trailer?
Because they don't have a trailer, you gotta have a man.
Who afford that trailer?
The government of Angola would afford it. So you have a chance to get a big trailer.
I plan that trailer already, man.
You know that trailer?
Yeah, in St. Croix.
Think right? But this shot look nice. This shot look nice. I think people are gonna support
Don't
it.
let them see it yet, cuz.
I think people are support it.
I want to buy TV my ideas.
It look real
See,
nice.
I walk behind the scenes.
It look real nice.
I try to incorporate everything for the 50s. See?
So you do that song all day, you release. You bring it up all day.
Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go?
So in the closing words, Dano, because I know you have to go talk, Kendrick is waiting.
Yeah.
In the closing words, you want to say appeal to musicians and people of Angola for the 50?
Well, I just want them to come out, enjoy themselves, keep it clean. Let's have some clean fun. We're going to celebrate the 50 and hope we can continue from the 50 to the 51 because I'm so frightened about this 50 because this 50 is going to be so great. I don't see it going to be great.
Okay.
I'm worried about what's going to happen next year.
Next year gonna be great, man. Every
think
year
so?
going forward gonna be
We put
better.
in so much.
You got brand new
strength into this
village.
thing. So only the village make carnival?
But that what about to think.
No, you got,
That what about to
I'm
think.
looking for parade and stuff like that. I want to see the parade at least. But I think we can give at least 10 troops.
Don't forget we have changes right here. We soon wrapping up this program. You know, don't forget changes have the best wings, the best pizzas,
That's the spot, the part
And-
where whatever.
the best spot to chill out if you're in Angola. Changes.
Okay, we got the music.
We
got
didn't
the
say nobody
village.
answer the question about you, the song, right? Online.
No,
Nobody did. Oh, sorry.
see that for next time.
Okay.
We can do this again, man. I
Yeah.
get my back soon. But yeah, I would just like to see. I know the music gonna be there definitely, cause everybody plan to come out. We Calypso show gonna be good, Queen show gonna be good, cause we done got stuff for that already. So I know they're gonna be good. My problem is the parade. The parade make carnival.
You know, I got an idea for that. How we could bring back the culture back in getting the youths to get involved with that. I got an idea for that. You know, we talk about that more and more. The shows coming up. You know what I'm saying? But I think that will happen probably in the future for sure. Yeah, I think about it how we could fast track it, but we need a couple of people, some key people on board to fast track it. If we can't get running by the government, with, as in some sponsors, but I think there's
Yeah, that's very good.
I think some sponsors fast track that in every district. What do you think?
Yeah, we need that partnership. We need to build those partnerships and hope that they can see the need
You know, do it every year.
for the necessity of it.
You imagine each school got a steel pan. That culture kind of like. No, what you were talking that the Nassau was a brass band for us,
No, steel man.
a steel pan.
Yeah.
Which is,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You know you talk there.
Me and Kendrick planned to see if we get back a steel man in NASA before we did. So we just looking for some others to help donate some pans.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I would like to see really happen on our streets for Carnival.
You imagine all the school got steel pan. You imagine that?
That will help build the parade, you know.
But that would build back culture.
Pan,
you-
pan,
you
the
see-
sound of
you-
pan
you-
Culture.
really- it
You know,
really
since
brings-
almost every school got a
Yeah.
steel pan over
Yeah.
there. And the parents supporting them.
Right.
So
Just like how the park was Ramo, it would be the same thing for Carnival. Parade will be Ramo.
so you see where we gotta go in the schools.
Yeah, in the school.
So make a
But
note
remember,
of
you
that.
came out of school, so
Of-
I don't
of
know
course.
how to drift from there. How to drift from there? Drift from there?
No, I don't know. You know. But the schools that had true back in the days, you know.
Yeah. I remember that school had a mass used to have mass camps. In all
So we had a choice of to dance in the Valley School troop done by Gloria Kelsey.
You know, Dano, nice having you. Nice being your wonderful company as usual. And we're gonna have this show the next
Just keep pushing. I got tune in.
the next 2 Fridays, and we have two guests lined up. That's going to be very interesting. It's all around. Nah, I'm not going to give too many ideas now, for wise purposes.
We look for the flyer.
But,
just check for the flyer, you'll see.
Flyer will come out, yeah. But nice having you as usual, and your contribution is tremendous. And the young people seeing your face tonight should realize that you're not just come. You're someone who really steep in the art form, and I always enjoy being around you,
I
speaking with you.
counted from when some start. So we fought 4 years. Next 4 years, we making 50
Wow.
in the
wow.
business.
In the business.
Yeah.
In the business, believe it or not, So I gotta try get something organized with Kendrick quick because he's the man who put me in this thing. You know, wait, Kendrick and Kelvin are the two oldest musicians in the United States in the British playing still, right?
Still, you may be right, you know. Kendrick, Kelvin,
Yeah, from way back.
yeah.
Nah,
Band
some
existed,
ultra
yeah,
guys.
because of the band,
Yeah.
Platinum Band.
You know, right? Kelvin, right? Was like what used to be I used to try to play guitar to him, and he's a big. Keep coming behind me. Come on,
Let me see your
Javon.
fingers.
Come on, Javon.
Your fingers too thick, man.
He said, "Come on, Javon. Come on, Javon. You buy this guitar, and you ain't gonna play. You ain't gonna play."
But you're fine with a keyboard, man.
Yeah.
You ever seen him playing keyboard?
No, I never seen him play keyboard. I said I'm gonna buy one for him now.
We got a joke. We got a joke about him. He's a living stammer for that, but we can't.
We can't stick on it.
Man, say that, right?
Yeah. Hey, that story.
But you know what's nice to see that we have some of the musicians, some of their offsprings actually still into the business. You know, like Kendrick Malone is there,
Yep.
and you have Imale. Two of his
Yeah, his
sons
son's playing
is
bass,
playing
yeah,
bass.
yep.
You know, and that continuity is good really to see that they're taking it to another level. You know. Yes, so we end this show now, and again, Nano, thank you.
Thank you for coming.
My next time come up, I have to probably try to get a list of all the guys who play with Nard song, who all remember, and
You welcome to come anytime, and we got a show on a Friday when you
Yeah,
here.
once I enter,
You
I'm
just
gonna
come in,
live-
we pop
I'm gonna
in.
live where I know.
You just pop in. You just let us know an event, and we.
I'm looking at my partner Waggy here, texting saying great show, and I know he was a big part of Nard song too.
Yes, Baggy, yes.
big
How
fan,
could we
Nard
forget
song.
Baggy, man? How could we forget Baggy?
Saxophonist too. All them Bellaramas. He's a sing calypso too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a sing calypso also. We back him up. So guys, I have to run now.
Yes,
Okay.
again.
See you guys
Good night,
tomorrow,
good night,
Sunday,
good night.
Gospel Live.
Sunday
Come
or
on,
not tomorrow?
We gonna be playing Sunday.
Like play Sunday.
So if you come up, if you like the vibes, then you can sponsor me to go on the
You'll
road.
be at Harbour?
Dice, we
By
I
pen-
can't,
by-
we can't, me, Dice can't sponsor that.
By
We're
Jet
gonna
Blaze?
ruin us a lot of money, no?
By
But we
Jet-
can find,
Jet
we can
Blaze?
find,
No, like Delmar.
yeah, Dice, we probably could find somebody to sponsor
Yeah,
them,
we
Dice.
work
What do you
out,
think, Dice?
man. This is the show. A lot of people watching the show, so somebody might hear us talking. And
Yeah, we could probably seek some help somewhere because it's all good.
But make sure to let me on. Two bands, Mustang and Nard.
Yeah. I think that the chairman done hearing us already.
Think so?
Yeah, he looking at this program.
Okay, that's nice. Chairman, you looking at it?
Yeah, saying.
Anyhow,
So,
guys, I gotta run.
no problem.
Nice being here, man.
Nice.
I'll keep my eyes on the show. as
Yeah, man.
usual.
Yeah.
Dice, come, let me
Alright,
come here, Dice, come. Let me talk a little more. You want done the program, want them like that.
No, we're gonna keep it sweet. We're gonna done there because
We here like for 2 hours or no? I started with Nokia.
yeah, it's Good Friday a little bit, you know, and we had to do it, so we're gonna keep it because we're gonna sign up now.
You saying no?
We're gonna sign up.
Okay, no problem. Let me see if I can knock this thing off because I don't know how to work this camera, you know.
Thank you all for
Thank
viewing.
you all for viewing. See you next 2 weeks. Changes.